Good morning, everyone. No. Hold on. Let's start this again. Good morning, everyone, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time you're watching this video. Today, I'm gonna show you guys what I eat in a day during the weekend. My weekdays and my weekends are very different because during the week, I literally stay very healthy and I just do everything in a productive way. The weekends are the days that I sort of let myself loose. I just have fun, I listen to my body, I do whatever I want to do. Now that does not mean that I eat junk or that during the week I'm like suffering. Not true. It's just that I like to have a few cheat days if I'm literally being very consistent, being healthy and etc. So this is what I eat during the weekend. Now, deciding what to eat in a day has to be one of my biggest struggles because I am a picky eater and I hate cooking. Now, it is not easy for me to try new things or food, and that is why I stick to my familiar ones that I eat like literally every single day because it's my comfort zone and I hate trying new food. So I start the day off by drinking warm water mixed with a superfood blend. Now, I have multiple different blends I got from The Reserve. I have the plant-based collagen booster, stronger than yesterday, immunity blend, and the organic matcha. Now, the Reserve has multiple different options for whatever you need. They have powders, matchas, blends, gummies. They literally have every single thing that you need. So recently I have been using this immunity booster blend. So I just add it into my smoothies or my water or tea in the morning. And this immunity booster is something that I really need, especially during winter. Like everything freezes around me during winter and I feel like so does my immunity. I am most likely to get sick during winter than in summer. I have no idea why. So I have been drinking this immunity booster and I was sick for a couple of days and I'm not sure if it was because of this or if it was just my body. Usually I stay sick for like a week or two, but this time I was only sick for like 3 to 4 days. So if it's this, then mwah. But I really do believe this one has a lot of benefits and it is very good for us. Like I said, I get all of these blends from The Reserve. They're super beneficial for your health and they are super affordable. And once again, they do have a lot of different options you could pick from. It's not going to be difficult for you. Now, their superfoods are super simple, super nutritious, and they're full of fibers and vitamins and antioxidants. Now, to start a healthy life, you need to start with what you are eating, with what you're putting inside your body. And honestly, starting that healthy life with superfoods is one of the best ways you could start your healthy life. Now, I will link all of these products in the description box down below. Go check it out. Do not miss this chance. You guys gotta go get these, especially this immunity booster. If you're someone who gets sick very often like me, yeah, you need this. Anyways, I want to thank The Reserve for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for sending me these, especially this one. I'm in love with this one. Thank you so much. So that is like the first thing I do every single day, or some days I do miss during the week, but during weekends I have a lot of time. I never miss my morning water. And if you know, I used to drink a lot of lemon water in the morning before. I sort of stopped doing that and I stopped drinking tea or coffee. I do drink tea and coffee, but not in the morning. So this is what I drink in the morning. Now, what does Nimesha have during the rest of the day? Well, I usually have 1 or 2 meals. I don't have 3 meals a day during the weekends because I wake up really late. I usually wake up around lunch, sometimes in between lunch and dinner. So I only have like 1 to 2 meals a day. So yeah, right now it is actually 3 p.m. It's not even morning. Also during the weekends, I actually order takeout. I order food. I do not cook during the weekends because I consider weekends as a relaxing time where I just need to relax and calm down and just find my inner peace. You get what I mean? So no, I do not cook during the weekends and that is why I order food. Now, when I say I order food, I do not mean by McDonald's, pizza. Yes, I do that some days. But most of the time, if I order from outside, I actually order like Chinese food. It's healthy, or something that's healthy, like a salad or a steak or something like that. So right now, I am going to order my takeout. So I'm gonna order Chinese food. So I really like the Chinese cuisine and it is my top 5 favorites. First with Indian food and Sri Lankan food, basically South Asian food. Second is Thai food. Third, Chinese food. Oh my goodness, my top favorites. So yeah, my top 3 basically. It takes me about a minute to order my food because I order the same thing every single day. Like I don't change anything. So like I told you guys earlier, I'm a very picky eater and I cannot try new things. So I just go for the same thing over and over again until I start hating it. I'm already done ordering my food. So we're just gonna wait for the food to arrive. So my food arrived. I am having my first meal of the day, probably my last, I don't know. But this is Chinese food. I don't know what the name of this noodles is. It's basically this one with a lot of seafood and noodles and Taiwan sauce. I don't know what the sauce is, but it just tastes really good. And they do have a lot of tomatoes here, which I don't like, and I just give it to my man. He eats it for me, so I don't feel like I'm wasting food. And he loves tomatoes. So yeah. So it is time for dinner. Now, dinner is not usually a meal that I do take every single day. I mean, I do like during the weekdays, but weekends, it's usually something else. So usually during the weekends, I go out with my friends. So I usually eat from outside, just like lunch. But in this case, I actually go out to a restaurant and eat, or I would go on a date with my man. So we do this every weekend. So usually I never have meals at home. But if I do happen to not go out on a weekend, I usually eat leftovers so that I could get rid of food, whatever is in my fridge. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today because I literally have no plans for tonight. I'm staying at home and I'm going to eat leftovers, and I like doing that because I get to get rid of all of the food, like I said earlier. And I hate wasting food, but that doesn't stop me from wasting food. I actually do waste a lot of food, and I'm trying to stop it for 2022, and I'm really trying, and that's what I have been doing. So I just eat leftovers whenever there's nothing to eat. Even during the weekdays, I just eat leftovers so that I could just get rid of the food and eat and not waste. Also, you guys, I do try to meal prep like all of my food, all of my meals basically for the week, but I just happen to not like it for some reason because sometimes I just get into a mood where I don't want to eat a particular food and I want to eat something different. So then food just goes to waste if I don't eat it on time before it gets spoiled. So that's why I don't meal prep. I usually do meal prep. If I do meal prep, it's usually for like 3 days and nothing more or less than that. Anyways, let's go have dinner because I'm starving right now. So I have leftover biryani from Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So I'm just gonna eat this. Honestly, this isn't even biryani, like actual biryani, like how my mom makes it. But it's fine. Since she's not here, I gotta compromise. That is basically what I eat in a day during the weekend. And I know that this is not super healthy or inspirational for you guys, but this is a realistic what I eat in a day video by a college student who wants to drop out soon. But I can't. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And do not forget to check out The Reserve.